Host of the crossover NBC Sports Network, used to be on Sports Nation, left the mothership. Michelle Beadle joining us here in the Man Cave. Did you have any of those moments where you went, what did I just do? After you, because not many people leave ESPN.
Yeah, of course.
You did?
Yeah, but then I looked outside my window in New York City and I said, oh, yeah, that's right.
What is different about the crossover than Sports Nation?
We're 30 minutes. Look, I'd be stupid if I sat here and said, oh my God, you guys, we are totally reinventing television. It's fun and it's sports and it's lighthearted. I'm sure people will kind of see somewhat similarities because it's high spirited, but I was on a show where I played myself and I'm just doing it again and I've got a new guy and he's, we'll see. That sounds so romantic.
I did.
I know.
Did you get to pick your guy?
Yeah, well, I had input. I didn't pick him. I mean, there are suits involved in everything. You know that.
But you didn't say, I need somebody who, there's a certain profile I'm looking for here?
Well, I think I would definitely want someone who's strong and will put up with me, but not necessarily let me get away with everything.
There was no.
It's kind of like a boyfriend. I mean, it really is like a boyfriend.
There was no casting couch.
No, because for me it would be like if you whoever buys me the best pair of shoes is gonna get the gig.
You didn't go towards the sideline route where women women getting into the business. That seems to be the way to get in the business.
Absolutely. Well, I did my my shift. I had I feel like it's kind of where you get your foot in the door. It's not for me. I don't find it stimulating, and honestly, it bores me.
But how did you get out of that? Because once you get in, you see some of these women, and that's what they're doing. They can be 35 or 40 and still work in the sideline.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you just say 35 like it was 65?
Well, 35 years of doing it, I think, is something like that.
Okay.
Well, 35 is old, though. But 35 is old in TV,
up.
right?
35 is not old. No, they make wonderful creams and injectables that you can
Would you do cosmetic surgery?
I don't want to. Well, no, yeah, I would put needles in my face, yeah. But I'm not gonna. I don't want to cut my face open. No.
Wait, you do?
I've been accused of having plastic surgery, which I'm like, I'll let you guys know when I do. I mean, I promise. But
Botox?
Yeah, Botox. Yeah.
You've done that
right here, because watch, you don't want like everything to wrinkle. Guys do it too,
Wait, don't be defensive. I just asked if you did Botox.
I had to interview Barry Manilow the other day, and that was something else.
But that's not Botox.
No, that's cut. That's scissory, knifey stuff.
Yeah, but you wouldn't do that.
What are we doing? What's going on here?
I don't know. we're not on the air yet, so I'll let you know when we're on the air here.
I'm sweating now. Okay. Yeah.
Well, this is what it normally comes down to. If all the Danettes were single, who'd have the best shot here?
To like make out or like seriously date? Are you shimmying for like the vote?
I don't know. It's my best move.
I'm gonna go with Fritzy because I think he gets the hardest time, and I like the guy who's like put upon, underdog.
Really?
Yeah, and he calls me Beadle. What do you call me?
Beadle.
Beadle.
Well, he said, "Why don't you have your own beads?"
Oh, clever.
It would make sense.
Yeah. Well, maybe we will.
I think we should do some kind of marketing project together.
Yeah, we're new. We have a little budget.
The difference, though, with you're working with Access Hollywood too.
Yeah.
When you deal with athletes and you deal with actors, the difference there in ego.
Ego not as they're huge egos across the board, but it's with the posse that shows up with actors and musicians. They have a glam squad, a publicist, a manager. It's insane.
But give me an idea of you walk in. How long does it take to get to somebody because you got to go through this person, this person, this person?
Luckily, they book it and it takes a long time and they pitch it to you. But the thing is, once you get them, it's like, well, can you do that? You have 7 minutes, 7 minutes exactly, and they're sitting there and they're wrapping you up, and you're just like, half the time I don't want to talk to someone for 7 minutes unless they really have something interesting to say. But when you're telling me I only have 7 minutes, it's just odd. But the lesser the star, like a reality, they're the most difficult. That's what's funny to me.
Well, who would surprise us then of who you've dealt with Access Hollywood?
Like a Hugh Jackman is a pleasure to deal with and easy and wonderful. A Kardashian, on the other hand, is a nightmare. But I think we all probably assume that.
But knowing your personality, I would imagine you want to strangle the Kardashians.
I don't. Yeah. Oh, the interview got taken away from me. I was supposed to interview Kim Kardashian, and then they told me not to.
It wouldn't go well.
Well, the publicist was, don't ask about the pregnancy. Don't say. I'm team hump because the kid just wants it annulled and erased from his memory, like most of us want our relationships done. And she's holding out. So I wasn't allowed to ask that, and I don't care about their show. So what am I going to talk about? Could
you take her?
In a fight?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. That's what Michelle Beadle joining us. I'd like to see that, though.
Well, yeah. I'm not a real good fighter, but I can't imagine she's better. My words are my weapons.
She could sit on you, though.
She could.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make weight jokes. We've all been there.
The crossover at 6. Yes, Fritzy understands that quite well.
See, that's not necessary.
6 Eastern.
It's only Monday. Let's
And,
just
and,
pace
and
ourselves.
NBC Sports Network. So you do have a little bit of those. Oh, I miss ESPN.
No, not really. I mean, I miss the people that I worked with because I really did have a really good group. But the show that I did is not the same show anyways. Colin's not on it anymore. So for me, it's just like it was a great chapter, and now I'm on the next one.
Okay, what after this, though?
Oh, like after what? Crossover?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Late night, daytime. There's all kinds of stuff.
But do you want to do a show?
Yeah, I think I want to work in television until they won't have me anymore. And then I'll figure something else out. Maybe write a book.
But why? What's the fascination with sports?
I don't like sports in the stat kind of way. Like, I'm not a numbers person. I love stories. I love drama. I love the ego and the trash talking. And, we see some of these games, and they're better than any Hollywood ending. I mean, they're better than what you can script. And so for me, that's why I love sport. I'm a fan. I love talking about it at a bar or whatever. I like when people challenge you at a bar to talk about it. It's funny.
But you sit down. Let's say you could interview anybody from the 2 Super Bowl teams.
Ooh. I think I'd take a coach.
So one of the hardballs?
Yeah. But you want them, like, not when they're in their
coaches.
mode. Yeah. You want them maybe a couple beers in and loose. And then you don't get that. It's too hard. Especially those guys. They're crazy. In the best of ways.
But is it tougher? I remember when I hosted Good Morning America many, many years ago, and they said, well, you couldn't be good at it because... Did I name drop there a little bit?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. When I hosted this morning show on ABC years ago, they said, well, you're a sports guy. You can't ask serious question. I go, it's tougher to interview athletes, I think.
I agree.
Than it is some of these, if they're pop stars or they're actors or they're politicians.
I saw the interview with Kaepernick. Love the kid, love watching him play, but that's not an easy interview. I mean, he's not
there's
talkative.
a delay. There's a 4-second delay, so there's no follow-up. I don't know, if somebody's sitting next to you, then you can get something out of them.
Because you can read them, they can react to, how funny you are and charming.
Yes.
But yeah, I do Access Hollywood with Billy Bush, who's in LA, and there's that delay, and it's not the same.
Would I like Billy Bush?
God. Yes.
I would.
You guys both have very healthy egos. He's small. He's a tiny person.
Yeah.
And I love you, Billy. But you get along with Costas, right?
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah, we're good.
Wait, because Bob's short?
Yeah, but you're a tall guy, so
I
I
know.
think that's weird. I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna not even get the show.
Well, no. Yeah. The crossover is supposed to be seen right now.
Canceled. Hosted by Briggs.
Yeah, but I respect guys who, reporters who sort of dig and not afraid to ask a tough question. But every time I watch Billy Bush, I want to pound him.
Interesting. Hollywood, it's a different world because the show is not meant to be, hey, come here where we can grill you. It's supposed to be flashy and sexy and pretty, and it's a tough. It's because I feel the same way. Like, there are times when I would rather ask, like, really good questions, but that's not, everyone's there to sell something.
Do you have the fake laugh down though? Because when
no.
Right there, was that a fake laugh?
Yeah, that was fake.
Okay. Listen to
That's really good.
Because when you're around these stars, you have to make them feel like they're funny.
They're very They're very insecure. It's ironic.
Okay,
actually.
can you out fake laugh Seton though?
I don't know. Let me see.
Okay, hey Seton, you know what? See.
Okay, that was like a 7-year-old girl laughing.
Yeah.
And maniacal on top of it.
It's a good one. It works. It's effective.
See?
I don't like it.
See, that's pretty good though. Fritzy, give me a fake laugh. Right,
that's not bad.
Paulie?
Yeah, I don't laugh.
Yeah, Paulie doesn't laugh.
Ever?
Paulie just goes, that's funny. McLovin.
Oh,
That's
God,
terrible.
that's horrible.
That's
That was
terrible.
bad.
Yeah, let me hear
yours is so creepy.
Let me hear your fake laugh.
I'm not good at this. I'm not good. Because it has to be funny.
Yeah, but you still fake laugh when you're around these people in Access. See how Seton is? He's
It's
so
all phony. It's
good
all
for
fake.
your ego.
You are. Can you
Seton-
just follow me around?
See, there you go.
You're hilarious,
You know what?
Michelle.
Maybe could you put him in the audience of the
Yes.
crossover tonight?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why don't you come stand out front?
Okay, that'd be great.
The show debuts tonight.
Yep.
Is there anything I need to know about this?
There's a lot of nudity.
Wow.
And farm animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just your usual run-of-the-mill sports
So
show.
this would be your host who is going to be
He's naked. That's how he got the gig. Yeah. Just with a blur.
That's the okay. You came up with crossover. What was the other name you guys didn't use? Like, what did you reject?
It's
I heard Beatlemania.
Beatlemania was on the board. I mean, how egomaniacal would that have been?
Did you ask for it?
No, I did not.
Did
ask
you
for
say I would be okay with it?
I'm starting to think I'd be okay with it.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah.
No, I think it was taken by some bands at one
Yeah.
point.
Beadle and the White Guy.
That's not bad.
Tonight at 6 Eastern.
Then you just change the white guy like every day.
Yeah.
What happens if you, I don't know, go out on a limb and not a white guy?
Oh.
Yeah, that changes everything.
The non-white guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little print-up shirts there for you. That'd be good. That was a fake laugh right there.
I know, it
'cause
was.
It wasn't that
It was
funny.
more of a-
Yeah, that's true.
Shut up,
It's
I swear.
Michelle, NBC Sports Network tonight at 6 Eastern. It's the crossover.
Yes, the crossover.
All right, well, good luck.
Scary.
All
Thank
right,
you.
All right. Michelle Beadle.